Hello guys. Day 4 of the birthday extravaganza. Yes, today is my birthday when I filmed this and did this page. And when you see it, maybe it will still be my birthday. I'm not sure. So I am using my handmade journal by Kristen Peterson, Altered State Studios. You can check her out if you're interested in getting a journal. But the random thing about this is I opened up my journal and I just went to a random page, as you saw. Now guys, I turned 39 today. And I did not even notice that 16 and 23 was right there, and that is 39, which I think is pretty cool. Now, you could be asking yourself, what does Tiffany do with those gel pens? Well, Arteza sent me some gel pens, and I've been waiting on their acrylic markers to come in stock. And so I haven't really played with the gel pens, but today I felt very scribbly, and I realized in doing this that their gel pens, if you do it while it's still wet, it actually moves around, which I think is super cool and something that I could use whenever I do get back to traveling. That will be very beneficial. And then I had this little paper giblet, and this paper giblet has hung out with me quite a while, and it just never found its place. I actually think the giblet started as a piece of underpaper, and then it never really just found its place into my journal. It just never worked out. Sometimes that happens, right? And that's okay. But today, destiny would bring it to the forefront. And I just really love the added layer that it adds. Now, what I will say is this paper is super thin. Maybe like an onion skin or I don't know. It's really thin paper though. So the moisture of the water that I was adding with my fingertips to kind of get that moving, it kind of made it buckle, the paper buckle a little bit, which I actually like, so I was game for that. And then since I had a few little tick marks, tally marks, whatever you call those, on that underpaper that I glued down as collage, I went ahead and went back with that gel pen, the Arteza's gel pen, and went back with that and just made some more. I'm not a huge fan of random marks just sitting in the page or sitting on the piece of work, so I wanted to ground it to the side there. If you've ever had a piece where it just doesn't mesh, I would consider adding or thinking, if you have something random just sitting in the middle of your page like that, to kind of ground it with similar marks or colors to the side of whatever substrate you're going to use. So I'm using that fan brush and my Lyra water soluble graphite stick, and it wasn't making big enough splats for me, so I just went all willy-nilly wild and just slapped it down, just judged it in the water, and then let it just go. And I love pink. Pink's my favorite color, not gonna lie. I just love me some bright pink. So, you know what, since it's all about me today, I said, Tiffany, why don't you grab your hot pink and just do it, girl? So I did. And then I'm going in there with a number 2 pencil just for some extra fine details that you see. And I knew that it's not really a TIFF page if I don't have any texture on it, and I just felt like it needed something to lift it off of the page and into the TIFF zone. Is that a thing? I don't know. I just make stuff up as I do these voiceovers, by the way, if you didn't already know that. And if this is your first time joining me, well, welcome, honey. It's my birthday. Go ahead and click that subscribe button and leave me a comment. So I am going to go in with this neutral scrap of fabric that you saw, and I'm just gluing it with the Oohoo glue stick. And I'm going to take my stapler, because I love staples, and I'm going to staple an X on there. Why? Just because I like it, and that's why. That's why I say don't stress about it, because it's all about you guys. When it comes to your journal, there is no need to stress. Just do what you like, and it'll all fall into place. So I've got my staples, I've got my fabric. I'm feeling kind of fancy. And so then I found the words, doing what you want to do. So I thought, well, today is my day. Actually, it should be a national holiday. I wonder who I need to reach out. Just joking, just joking. Goodness. My husband says I go a little bit too extreme on my birthday. But I marked out the word you and then added the word I, because doing what I want to do, because today is the day, right? Alright, so thank you so much for listening to all of my yapping. I hope you are having an amazing, magical day. Make sure to take time to spend in your studio, in your art space, wherever that may be. Click that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you find out my next videos. And until next time, toodaloo!